Look like it's another Bloodhound down, man. This time, it's Glizzy the Tweaker from Dottie Road. It looks like he played with a CCL holder now. It's been real consequential messing around with these CCL holders. People are fighting back. They're not going to continue to be victims. Glizzy the Tweaker and a couple more guys were at a location, a construction site, and I don't know exactly what they were doing, what they were trying to steal, but at these construction sites, it's thousands, if not millions of dollars of construction equipment. Some of this heavy equipment costs a lot of money. And I think that they were trying to move some of it. They went over there, and got caught. In the process, they tried to get away, and this guy stopped them from getting away. It says, homicide, CCL involved. Might be one in custody. This is a homicide that looks like this is one of those construction robberies for his tools or his truck here, but he is pronounced. Report on scene is that he was shot inside his truck and they pulled them out to do a life-saving measure. Further details are clear that this is a robbery going bad, but the person deceased might be an offender. The victim is alleged to be an offender who came into the location. A firearm was recovered from him. He was pronounced at 1730 hours by Dr. Khan at University of Chicago. A second weapon was also recovered from a CCL holder. They are currently detained at Area 2, 79 East 89th Street. Yeah, you can't play with these people on these businesses, man. They got every right to defend themselves and their business, and the police, and they not gonna get locked up for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, these people are not gonna continue to be victims. They not. People are getting they getting their CCLs, they getting they licenses to carry, conceal. All of this playing with civilians, that era is damn near done, because you don't know who holding and who not. And if you come, you got to come correct. I don't give a fuck who you dealing with. It's almost like you would rather play with a nigga in the streets before you play with a CCL holder, or before you play with somebody at one of these businesses, because they gonna drop you. And they're not going to jail. And to be honest, having a CCL, especially in Chicago, it's almost damn near seems like a license to kill. It really does, because the people that you see that get caught, or go to jail or catch a body with these CCL licenses, they normally get out and they normally don't get charged with nothing. We just seen where the situation happened where the lady and her baby daddy was in a dispute, and they got into it outside the son's school, which was, kind of like outside his house, so to speak. And they ended up getting into it. He had his girl with him, and his girl ended up shooting his baby mama and killing her. She was a CCL holder. And to this day, she still hasn't been charged with that. You see what I'm saying? Now, just think about you in a situation to where you're breaking in somebody's shit, breaking in somebody's house, stealing something from their business. Even if you try to run away, they still got the right to fucking shoot you. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not supposed to shoot at you while you're running away. They're not supposed to shoot you on your back. But it seems like as long as they got their goddamn license to carry, the police don't care. The police don't care. So y'all in the streets doing all this shit, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out, man. Straight up. I really just stop doing this shit. Stop doing this shit. One thing about being in the streets, man, you got to keep it in the streets. If you're not going to keep it in the streets, you cross over and get the fucking with civilians, man, you going to die. That's just it. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And, I hate to say it, but at the end of the day, by right, you should die. You should die for playing with these folks, for fucking with these folks, hard-earned money at these hard-earned businesses. You niggas don't want to get jobs. You niggas don't want to do nothing with life. That's y'all. These robberies and shit like that, these burglaries, these home invasions, it's either you or them. It's either you or them. You can't blame a motherfucker for taking you out for trying to steal their shit. Straight up. In other news, another Scoom is dead, man. It's a shorty that ended up losing his life named Scoom from Hula Gang. And Hula Gang is one of those, up north gangs that used to be cool with PBG. Now they kind of into it with PBG. Let SNTV help y'all a little bit. The first Scoom that I know, or the first one was talking about Scoom that I know, lost his life. That was T-Roy. A lot of y'all may not know that. T-Roy used to say Scoom all the time, and some people actually called him Scoom, for real. Real talk. T-Roy he actually went by Scoom to a lot of people.
You don't know if I was on your ass, because I ain't going to get the motherfucking, looking at you and none of that shit. I'm just going to Scoom these dumb ass. Scoom, bitch. RP my brothers, man. Scoom gang. Bro, we stretch gang, Scoom gang.
I think Scoom means to shoot, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if they say, like, he'll Scoom something, that means, like, he'll shoot something. T-Roy used to be like, I'm a Scoom, yeah. Scoom. You know what I'm saying? The second Scoom was, of course, Bloodhound Scoom. Rest in peace. The one used to be cool with Lil Jeff. The third Scoom was, Lil Deuce or Big Scoom. And now this Scoom. Let's just take Scoom out of our names. Scoom, it doesn't end well for Scooms. Like, I haven't seen a Scoom. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a couple more Scooms out there. If I was y'all, I would go ahead and take this as a sign that the universe is not fucking with that name. I'm dead serious. Like, a lot of y'all might think that I'm being funny. I'm not even being funny. For real. That name is cursed. Do you know how many Scooms have died in the last fucking year? All of the Scooms have died within a year. I do not want to turn on my phone tomorrow and see another fucking Scoom is dead. Straight up. Because it seemed like they killing y'all for y'all name being Scoom. Real talk. Everybody that's named Scoom, they getting the business. Now, one thing that I do know, like I said about the name Scoom, most of these guys that got that name, they shooters. So maybe that's why they dying so fast. But if I was y'all, I'd take that goddamn name. I changed my name. I would discontinue that from being my nickname. The only other Scoom that I know that's left is Jada Baby Daddy Scoom. You know what I'm saying? I think his name Lil Scoom or some shit. Too many Scooms out here. Look, take that name out your change your name, gang. Change your name. Straight up. Your name Melvin, go by Lil Mel or something like that. Change your name. Take that shit out your name, gang. Real talk.